Real Madrid say Obubetimi at transition so after Carlo Don Ancelotti Ekoyeno. And we also talking about other top European clubs also go through a lot of transition, especially their squads. Ebu Okrana coach already he's still at post. But how are Anyama be changing ama omotimi atiasi kwamu yeno yaw. Ya ne tori bia Anyama etumi esesa kakra. We are talking about European football at this particular season and how a lot of things have changed. O stories are ye my main fan started baby a uwie na refio obi na me koba machi sa na akobiti me kakra. Every time I would join football home, every time I was a football fan, every time I was ordinarily a neutral fan, when in a G player be home, when in a G team be home. Say just say Mourinho style of play defensively no na a chill about football move. Say Pep Guardiola and tiki taka no. Say Ancelotti in the style of player management na you know. Say Antonio Conte. Ne ideologies and the about football mu. A break biano. Say transitional process be a bury ya na ya pa. Stories how you may touch on Liverpool. But I'm going to start with Real Madrid because I love and I've been following Spanish football.
Oh, baby, I'll be foul.
Yo, Madrid winning Champions League titles under Zidane, winning titles under Ancelotti, winning titles under Jose Mourinho. Kakra. So me starting komono babi na Jose wono ebe twam kakra babi Ancelotti ba Zidane bebe sheho Ancelotti saba back no a. Jumadie no abawiye e de ama Real Madrid. Almost squad almost parody ye na eba be dominate after set Barca so a season and asa mo era no abawiye no. Some of the players in the Ramos, Varane, Marcelo, Carvajal. And the Carvajal, a diama bought for Carvajal and that's what team. Casillas made way for Thibaut Courtois. It will check it more in the part 5 from Abodia. Currently, the Odasuya available, Carvajal. But for Asterix, a ton home. Now, my back Carvajal so. In terms of an activeness, how you're very much consistent this season, no, going forward. How Madrid fans who say, Obetime Jumano de Amomo. And if I did a swallow hold the Carvajal or Real Madrid, what have they gone for? Trent Alexander-Arnold. It means my boy Ramos at my boy Varane at my boy Marcelo at Carvajal, time as soon all right back, he'll be moving very soon. Sana imagine me because evidence is so clear. Now, Uban Fifi Honomoa. Madrid started to almost dominate under Jose now. Me fan as a contest base, you know. Jose Kofa Kedira, Kofa Alonso, and the Obabe coach, you know. Now, you also say Jumadi, who say Swam Bapadiamawa. A player, one of who coaches are enchained in the buy. Wababa from Anyini, about winning the titles, Aqua outside, Aqua grooming home, about back.
Yes.
Baba coach club, no. This is an end of a cycle and the beginning of another cycle. Now, Oshe Jose the Medford now Alonso Hobi na Kedira ho Mamadou Diarra. And also Diarra Fofrobi, Lasana. Yeah. Non so Finfiobi. Those guys have gone into exile. Omoko and Alonso na ko 10 ho as a coach and waba. Now Madrid in Finfio free this squad Abba Modric, Casemiro, Kudus. I changing in Sasa and I look at the Madrid midfield. So Maka Kedira Alonso led midfield. Maka Modric, Kudus led midfield. And Maka Chouameni, Jude Bellingham, Camavinga Modie.
Yes.
Our transition no I started Yama Madrid. But since you have a long list of players or man you training, the Bimo Crano person a final way out of the club. A told be a bre and you no moon kwana yetibre. Your dad sitting mu. A told be a wajinimu. Ya not tebre. Brenna will tell wajinimu because why you be able to do some level be. Oh, he has some motivation or some level of different challenge. Busa who said they are not Trent or to Liverpool or charge or a dear not Trent. I can saw Beju Liverpool. Mentally, the guy was fatigued. Now a brown agent, but who no money there is one of the emerging players who will do the level on Konechibu.
Yeah.
Trent, baby, or do not feel about Bore, baby, and a cup from water because from Liverpool to Real Madrid, a big challenge. But yo, the conversation happens to be around Madrid. How are from midfield, attack, defense, Alonso betting our You made mention of the fact that 3-back betting Alonso. menyina chini because eno de ye successful ewo Leverkusen. It was a typical back three. Now we share Nodi Mukiele. You remember that guy?
Yeah.
What's our name? Tapsoba. These guys are not for me and Pierre Hincapi. I'm gonna form the back three. Diamo Leverkusen team na Alonso. Diamo call invincibles who are Bundesliga. And or did the same ideology neighbor. There's a bit of conflict, but an agreeable conflict. Conflict in traditionally and culturally. Madrid ain't ball back for it. The last time I was at Madrid, the ball back to no. Okay, be a kai maybe. It be enemy refi.
Na no. Maybe some who say a chin try say Madrid and more back four.
And you're changing try.
Okay.
And you're changing try.
Because now report on the say club number TSM or bought whatever formation our fools will be bar one at a decent football. Because Leverkusen ball back to the normal born effect.
Massa.
Omunya so mesho.
Create a load of goals. Now back three na change try. Nemum e to de bia ya na clubs ni bi ho no ma. Omaye na chance de. Omaye na chance de. Nti na can say traditionally culturally. Yaw, what the boy chiache? Fasi wani so. Bayern ebo Europa League. How do you feel? How does that sound in your ears? Bayern ebo Europa League. Madrid ebo Europa League semi-final. One say no adwene nko. Bayern ebo 3 back. Those and no adwene nko. Madrid ebo back 3. Alonso one being a Spanish, being a Madrid former boy, and the betimi de sade na ba. But enkomoni nyina no tie twa ne say Madrid drew a punano where Jose Ancelotti Zidane squad na omo a parody no yaw I explode. Midfield na mo ye no eko. You don't see any of the members amo puti across. Modric is the last piece. Ah no so echo.
Okay.
Modric Jose ta no Modric ho. No ho. And Carvajal so atena Varane Ramos Marcelo mudi enu so aka etwetwem. By the final third in the day because Vinicius was about Jose. Vinicius Zidane crown na Vinicius on Massa. Vinicius sorry Ancelotti time no. Until the Vinicius bitterness and starting to say he should have been the proper face of this project.
So what na about do this time?
Pepe.
Ana brebian so mo de to say attack and the face of the project.
You mean shira wa hana wa
kan eye akonya dia ana ato ahenia.
Pepe. Being a Brazilian, has to grow in the final third. Why not team na betiso? And I am talking about big game character between the two players. Why not Befano? Club football, national team football. Big game I do so say Obinity and G team in na betiso. Why not Befano? And who is the best finisher? Yafamon Tonet or me why not Befano? Both of them are not good dribblers. Both of them, agreeably, are not good dribblers on the ball. But pace, direct football, the Vinicius will be, Mbappe will be. But I say finishing. Put the ball at the back of the net. Vinicius Mbappe, who are you choosing? And of course, add big game. The context of it, big game. So, me at this point here, now all day, Vinicius off the field, no become one. Not just how say, Madrid boys, no more chase, Obabakudin. Mijatovic, what this is. I mean, oh, the boy, actually, bearings, only Mijatovic, Guti, okay, old Madrid squad now. Who's a woman? Now, I'm loud, but I'm not camping 40. Or say, and tone on one young fan because of the field or higher to do. And I can tell you, say, wow, we better catch me. Say Vinicius, and down for Mbappe, and Mbappe, down for Vinicius. You haven't been following football.
Say, sir, relationship, and I am a drew be a run bad, to say Salane money there. Also, okay, almost when no crane or more bona mudin commerce. Now, I saw Salah in an interview on a France football or Bekai say in Ukraine there was tension. Mbappe, Neymar, okay, almost and Yanokre recently see when Neymar na interview on one so say or no Kwani Mbappe crano. No, we are jealous. Messi Beckham quite not say
Neymar kai.
Oh, yeah, in an interview, my best story no crowd.
Wow.
So now we are from few weeks down the lane. Or say, only Mbappe no Paris Saint-Germain. No way jealous.
Mbappe is jealous of
Neymar. But Messi Sambe can't want to cry here. Na say cry.
Neymar kai.
Because
me bifete say Mbappe be leader of the project, but very, very sorry to Vinicius, Diawaya, and all that. But that is football. It is never fair to what you did. Football always looks up to tomorrow. Oh yeah, Kudus story say West Ham beton Lucas Paqueta and or Tom Kudus no Tom
no mumodu.
Team no. Na Kudus no that me pen destination baby obeko. Na me because me much interested in the progression pa. Because baby abon no Kudus edru no or Mbappe chi kakra. Me try lie bi. Mbappe started in the ball no hefa. Monaco and book FC France and if you were Madrid. One steps in. And I could start in the as an academy boy. If I say Monaco now no real Nordjylland kakra no be PMO Ayas na betimi dey atoto Monaco ho. Enti Nordjylland right to dream no dey yentin watchiri. Now from Ayas no to West Ham no a depreciation. Ayas to West Ham a depreciation.
Okay.
Unlike Mbappe to PSG no, that's appreciation. Now Mbappe moves again on the ladder. Another appreciation to Madrid. Ebini Madrid anim biem.
Intinka from West Ham or what to say be a Liverpool be.
Pepe because what the kind hinti bako. It shouldn't have been West Ham if proper progression now open there. From a years, you know, should have been probably Liverpool. Now Koko started from Uno be bo Echabo. It will be ultimate bought 3 games to us. So maybe catch division 2 players and I say, what we need it is better so better bench or Premier 1 year than so best start to division 2. I keep telling these players because 1 year never prepare. A bit more bang top no more since I was captain your division 2. So Kudus, even though when you know Premier League, the other side of European football, but I asked to West Ham, it was a depreciation. Now Sabredi, he can make mistake. Now Kudus has to choose a project a best fit or no. He has to choose that. Look, Basa ne Madrid game no. Na Rafinha will game no. Na Lewandowski will game no. Na Lamine will game no. When an boss more econo ho. Lamine I didn't hear. Because Lewandowski is for finishing. Rafinha is for direct and speed. But Lamine is for playmaking. Breaking playmaking it down, dribbling can home. Dribbling no muno, obenya Trivela do yeah. And son when your creativity, when you assess, when you're passing, they're free. Akoraketu ho. It Pedro nya ba no hwe no. Obewu Rafinha, you see atomo na tum, no dimika eko kan dia tonet. So Rafinha backs Lewandowski in the final third. If Kudus has to be second, third, fourth fiddle in a team, we will not see the best of Kudus. I am sorry. Now my main for into the American see. Jude won the Bundesliga best player of the season and signed Obama Madrid. Obama Madrid no, na Mbappe mai. Inti number of balls are never on no Jude hono. A doso pa. The liberty and the freedom he had moving into the box, you know. Because Vinicius and quite attack wa Jude no neko. Now Mbappe is here in the final third. The number of balls a called Jude hono yaw. Esonte, that is football because Mbappe and Jude no the bema ball the Mbappe. Yeah, Bedford doesn't about the Mbappe. And then you, the Jude, become the supplement in the final third. I don't want that situation to happen to Kudus. Kudus will choose
the main man.
He has to be the main man. Last year, I had the best dribbler in European football. Yao. Would you see the last year? He was the best dribbler in
completely 100 dribbles in the Premier
League. Not Doku retire. This boy was the best dribbler in Europe. Dribbling on a leading to creativity. Goes to Oshebi tia big boys. Van Dijk would run a bob on the net. Listen back and them. He's come of age. Now listen back and them. My voice is so kakra. Now listen back and them. So I don't want Kudus now. Bob one say Kudus and a packet. And my fear, any other man on any band say I could say 20 million. And I'm say, bra, Kamenon call the back of a boobuta. Could say 20. Declan Rice at
West Ham for more per more than 85 million pounds. So
Declan Corsay.
Saudi for no crab body and as I say.
So I want Kudus to choose a project a baby theater because he can create in terms of dribbling or in terms of passing. Kudus didn't pass it. Now Sassoon finish it. And him 4 na ball. How many players in the ball for sir? Kudus or better than Martin Odegaard? Or better than Kamavinga and Chouameni? On the ball for ball the master 4 players. Never the Kudus the ball by. Now Bible edika aka ti me ha me ho bebre Kudus on. Odifo bia ne animonyam on krom. Kudus fa ball England ado de ball ye no. En ko free krom a en ke bagege so pa. Dribbling, creativity, passing, finishing. I mean Kudus is up there. On choose the next destination ye na project no institute no yawo.
Okay. Wo new me da say my membra me za ho me za say BBI fan